Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's the Master Gamer giving you a brand new video. In this video, we're going to be completing the Week Pro offensive scheme in the New Orleans Saints playbook, helping you crush the meta with various different tools at your disposal, whether it be the run or the pass. We're going to be breaking down the final pass in this scheme right now in this video. And again, this play is going to be out of skinny post. Skinny post is the best routes in the game. You can't get any of these routes through hot routes, so it's always going to be the play that we're going to come out in if we're calling Week Pro. We're going to be using $326 as a supplement for nickel 335 odd in this video, even though you won't see it in game because a dollar package against two tight ends. It's just going to work conveniently enough with the Jaguars defense. So in dollar, you'd see something like this, or 335 odd, you see something like this. You get a hard flat on the side. You get a user over the middle. You're probably sending 5. We'll get some contains out there. Yada yada. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the fullback on an out route, and we're gonna motion over this post and turn him into a corner route. And now you're gonna see this actually torches the cover 3 for an easy 15, 20-yard completion. It depends on if you rack catch it. It doesn't matter. It works on both hashes. So you don't have to worry about as much with the hashes as you do the other play. This will work with both hashes. I'm not going to blitz 5 this play just because we don't really need to. It's the example. It's more so to show how quick the read was. But again, works both hashes. It is slightly faster on the short hash, which is just the nature of the hash marks. But it works to both hashes. It beats cover 3 cloud as well. So here I'm going to show you guys with cloud flats. It's a very common adjustment. Now obviously you're not going to want to throw the corner out against cloud flats, even though you kind of can, but I'm not really going to go into that right now. The out route is going to give you a lot of yards. Again, I mentioned in the last video how if you had a more receiving type back there, he was going to be able to get a lot more rack yards, which will run after catch. Obviously, if you get more of a fullback there or more of a bigger body, you're going to want to be able to truck and fall forward, and you'll get some yards there. I mean, we got 5 with Zach Lyon, and he's not the best route runner in the world by any means, but as you're going to see, 5 yards isn't bad. Now you may be wondering again, similar to last video, what if they call cover 2? Is this going to lose out to cover 2? Well, it's pretty much the same thing. If they have cloud flats, then you're going to want to throw the out route. If they have hard flats, you're going to want to throw the corner out. It all works the same. The rack yardage doesn't really change much. In fact, you probably get more against cover 2. It just depends on who the corner out blocks. As you saw there, he ended up blocking the safety, and we couldn't make the cornerback miss. However, if the cornerback misses, well, we get a lot of yards. And in this example, we're going to show you guys cover 2 hard flat, how the corner out gets right over that. And we actually got screamed at. And again, that's always something you got to be worried about. You got to be able to pick up the heat, really, is what it comes down to. And you don't always do that. That play, we actually didn't come out in cover 2, like I said I would. So that's why we got looped. But it doesn't matter. We should have thrown the right read regardless. As you're going to see here, cover 2, it's even more wide open, and it's probably a touchdown if they play cover 2 hard flat, so they definitely don't want to do that. Now, the other routes on the play are also very good. It's a hitch from the tight end, and it's another one of those short posts. And I kind of broke down in the last video how good these short posts are, but we're going to do it again in this video for anybody that missed it or want to see it kind of from the other side of the field. It's slightly different. So right here, you can throw it right on the break. But the spacing on that isn't perfect, so it's not something I would recommend unless you're throwing to the tight end a lot. Because remember, the tight end is on a hitch route, so that may hold the user to the inside. If the user isn't guarding it well, then you just throw that, and it's really simple. It's something that's going to stretch the user. As you're going to see, 5 yards there, real quick and easy. The user is essentially going to have to play either the post, the corner route. The user can't cover everything. And the routes are so well spaced that they can't even look like they're covering multiple things. They kind of have to pick and choose. And when the users pick and choose, you're winning the game. You don't want to let them cover everything. You want to be able to take your reads, go ahead and win the game. As you're going to see, the post comes right over that hitch, making it very difficult to use or both. If you feel like you need to, go ahead and high point that pass, and you'll very well be fine. However, you really don't need to do that. It's more of an option. And right there, we got screamed at. It happens. Most of the time, you won't see the blitz set up like this. It's more so just me being lazy. So, for example's sake, we're going to set it up, right? We're going to set it up like it would be set up. and you're gonna have everybody kind of pressed, contains on the field, right? And we're just gonna make a read. As you're gonna see right there, quick little pass to Benjamin Watson, who gains 10 yards. It's really a simple play. The spacing is very good. It's gonna be very easy to make your reads. Now I will say, if you want to kind of add something to this play, something that I personally would recommend is changing your fullback to a wheel route. Now be warned, this is a much harder read than the out route, but it does leave more room for rack yardage against cloud flats. So it's a lot harder to read this corner, as you can see, and he kind of comes up. So it's a much tighter window, but it definitely is there to throw. That's more of a personal option. If you don't trust the reads as much, or you don't really like that, that's fine. By all means, just put the fullback on an out route, and he will do the job for you. Again, this is the play skinny post out of the New Orleans Saints weak pro formation. A very good play all around. Again, it has two short posts, which are very good. Is a tight end hitch route, which you can't get from your hot routes no matter what you do. Your only option would be to motion him out. Well, just for example's sake, put him on a hitch and then motion him back. But that's a tell, and that takes a while, especially with how long it takes the hot route in this game. You don't really have time for that, so having it stock in a play is really nice. That being said, guys, I hope this video helped you out. It's been the Master Gamer, and I'm out.